Hi, this is Tom, back in North Carolina. Last weekend didn't go as planned. I had to go to Pennsylvania for a funeral, so I didn't take my normal Saturday morning routine. And then I was in Salt Lake City for work during the week. But everything is back to normal. I'll go up and weigh myself and talk about the breezing machine just a little bit more, and that'll be it for today. Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Saturday, August 11th.
Last week I was not here to weigh myself, so I'm just going to have an average here. 169.5 is today's reading. And that means, assuming that last week was the average between the two, we're there. And let me bring this down. So let's see, it looks like, assuming I keep on going, I've reached the 30-pound mark. I went from 170 to 169. That's good. I'm a half pound behind my goal. I'm supposed to be at 169 now. I'm at 169 and a half. But that's not too bad, considering that I made that goal way back here on January 6th. And just to recap, 2 weeks ago, I thought I was going to be home all week, but then I had to leave to go to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for a funeral. So I was out a couple of days, ate at restaurants a couple of days. And then last week, I was in Salt Lake City for the week, doing my job. Now, next weekend, I'm going to be with my wife. She has a conference in Amelia Beach, Florida. So I will not be able to weigh myself next Saturday. And then the following week, I have a job to do in Tampa. And my wife is following me this time. And we're going to go over to Clearwater to have a vacation. So again, on Saturday, I will be in Clearwater, not being able to weigh myself. And then finally in Colorado Springs, this will be the Labor Day weekend. I'm going out there to climb a mountain. And I will not be here on Saturday to weigh myself. So I have 3 weekends coming that I won't be able to weigh myself. This will be the next one, September 8th. Now I wanted to go over the results. If you remember right, I did 2 tests on my metabolism using my new breezing tool, and they were several hundred calories apart for my resting metabolism. I contacted Breezing. They were very helpful. I found out I was doing a couple of things wrong. When I watched the video, I noticed my mouth wasn't exactly sealed over the mouthpiece. You're supposed to be laying back and relaxed with your head on a cushion, which I was not. I was just sitting in my office chair. And I did practice breathing a little bit using a lap counter, which is what they suggested. Using the lap counter showed me how often I breathe under normal conditions, so that when I breathe into the machine, it's the exact same thing. So one of the tests the previous week was 1340, and now with my improved methods, I did another test on Friday, which was 1350, and another one which was 1380. 1340, 1350, 1380 to me are all fairly close. So I'm going to round off my metabolism to being 1360. What does that mean exactly? Well, going back to one of these metabolic rate calculators, 1658. Last week we looked at 4 of these and we rounded it off to about 1650 is what a 6 foot tall, 0-inch male should be. That weighs 172 pounds and is 58 years old. So let's round this off to 1650. Let's taking a look at this. The calculator says I should be at 1650 while my actual measurement is 1360. If I based my diet and my calorie intake on 1650 versus 1360, there's a 290 calorie delta between this and this, which means that if I ate 290 calories more than what I was supposed to, because this is what I'm actually using versus this, over the course of the year, I might eat 105,850 more calories than what my body should be doing. And if you translate that over a year, it's about 3,500 calories per pound. I would gain 30 pounds over the course of a year if I based my calorie intake on this number versus that number. And that, my friends, I think is a very good reason to know what your metabolic rate is versus what it's supposed to be. I'm obviously way low, which might help explain some things. So until next week, see you later.